Okay, this is a 1 year and 11 months house update. The colour of the house is looking so much nicer since we had the new windows and doors, which was super exciting, although obviously still needs quite a lot of attention. Interestingly, I thought this wall was dirty, so I cleaned it with the pressure washer and it made it look worse. It turns out it was actually just a horrendous paint job. I'm really pleased with, I grew these, they're some sort of daisy, I grew them from seed and they are looking fabulous. And also very pleased with how well this, I don't know, I planted a jasmine and a clematis. I'm not sure which one is the one that is looking like it's beautifully alive. And then the aim is that the climber will come all the way along the front wall, although Rob less happy about the fact that my giant pot has blocked access to the meters. So we're not sure what we'll do about that. But anyway, in we go through our lovely new door into the porch, where we discovered that there was actually plasterboard here that was literally only being held on by the front door trim. So as soon as you took off the trim for the old door, the plasterboard collapsed in on him. But we've got this really funky, back in fashion, I would say, wallpaper. Obviously not going to keep it. The other good thing is now we've got a light switch here, which is quite exciting, because you used to have to go all the way back past this, or to the little bit where the stairs are, to be able to turn on any lights when you came in the front door, but no longer. So the house has gone back to looking like a complete building site. So here's some radiators and insulated plasterboard. Now this is our understairs DIY and tools zone, and in we go to the lounge. Look at our amazing bifolds, super exciting. Right, so behind there we've got a really lovely new fireplace and gas fire that you can't see currently, but will be gorgeous. We've had the first fitting electric, so we're going to have wall lights in this section. We lost the ceiling molding, which is a bit sad. I did like it, but it was quite badly damaged from the really stupid light fittings that the old people had here that we wouldn't be able to repair it. That wall is getting ready for plasterboard. We haven't worked out what we're doing about the weird half door or what we're going to replace it with. The problem is, if you have a whole door that opens completely, it like blocks walking through into the dining room. But I really hate having the weird half sliding door. It just seems really inefficient. So then I thought about having a sliding door, but quite annoying to make like a pocket for the door to go into, and we didn't really think about it enough in advance to sort that out. So then I thought about having one of those sliding doors that's on the outside of the wall, but just read a thing saying they're really unfashionable, so now I feel like maybe I shouldn't do that. Anyway, look, exciting acro props so that we could have an RSJ in. We thought that there was no steel in that arch because we took off loads of the plaster, we couldn't find anything, but it turns out there actually was like just a tiny like square steel thing. But anyway, now we've got a proper RSJ in, and it's actually made the arch wider, so it's really opened up the space. And look how much of a big difference having that chimney breast out is. Like, completely opened up this room. It's really lush. Got new windows without the obscurating thing, meaning that we've actually got daylight in this room. It's going to be so lush. It's really lovely. The internet cables for some reason have stopped working, so that's a bit of an issue, but no longer do we have 5,000 weird electrical plugs here. It's going to be really lovely. We're going to get like an under window radiator. It's very exciting. Anyway, let me show you so it's got like one door that opens and it comes around, and then there's a magnet, which is cool. For some reason it started leaking, which the builder is going to have a look at tomorrow. Now let's see if I can remember how to do this. You just do that, and then you do that. Oh yes. Look how lovely it is. Ta-da! Oh my God, super exciting. Into the outside, which again looks so much better with the white windows, even though the walls are still looking so scabby. Look how lovely the garden is looking. The tulips are actually flowering. I think the flowers are super protected in this courtyard. So like the tulips are in flower. It is so nice. There's no rabbit hutch out here. Bertie is currently living in the kitchen, which is a bit of a nightmare. He was supposed to be going to a rescue, and then he tried to die like the weekend before I was going on holiday. So he missed his rescue centre place, and he was in the lounge, but it's too cold for him to move back into the garden. So he's now living in the kitchen, which is a bit sad. Anyway, lovely courtyard. Look how nice that rose is looking. We did lose Robin Hood, so only Maid Marian, Little John and Friar Tuck are alive now. Garden's looking lovely. Look at all these tulips. The peonies coming out. I don't know if you've seen this mosaic that I made yet. I'm going to put like random spots of mosaic all around the garden. Super excited. What's really sad is that the archway is going to have to come down if we want to sort the render out on the house, because apparently it's tracking damp into the walls. So that's a bit sad. I'll show you up here. This is all the rubble from having the chimney breast down. The rose, I was going to have it coming across the trellis, coming all the way across here, so the rose would be over the top of the archway. Now I don't know what to do. The raised beds that Rob made are lush. Again, aces in flower. The tulips are great. Let me show you this tulip over here. I know this isn't DIY, but look how glorious it is. Then this rose is going to be all over on this wall, and then we're going to have sweet peas on the trellis, and this area is going to have a turf lawn put down. We've got a hedgehog living in the garage. I don't know if he's gone yet. I won't go in and see if he's there because that seems a bit cruel. But he did eat, well, we put out a bowl of hedgehog food. We didn't realise that it also came with a hedgehog house to try and stop the cats from eating it. A whole bowl got eaten. I don't know whether or not it was the hedgehog or cats. Here's poor Bertie. That radiator's off, don't worry, he won't overheat. Basically, the rest of the house is kind of completely trashed because of the fact that now we're had to leave all of the other rooms. We have not put skirting boards on yet. It's been a year. Anyway, I will take you upstairs to see the other stuff that's been happening. I'm not gonna, we now have a fish tank, but I accidentally massacred all of the fish after only having it for a month, so that's a bit sad. This is where the stairs were up to the loft, so the stairs are gone. Now there's just a huge hole up into the loft, and we currently have no way of getting up there because at the moment it's just plasterboard and it's not weight bearing, so there's a plan. Look in this room. Dun, 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 dun. Doesn't having that chimney breast out make such a huge difference? It's opened up this room just so much, and now the stairs are gone. It's just so lovely. This is going to be such a nice bedroom with this massive window and the lovely view. And no chimney breast. And we put insulated plasterboard up here, and the radiator's going over there. It's really, really lovely. And that is the end of my house update. I'm sure I'll have lots of more exciting things to show you soon.